joke. What's a good joke? I'm not very good at jokes, I don't think. Let's see. The doctor after a butter binge? Of course.
The doctor really as fat as he is?
Yeah, of course he is as fat as he is. I don't know why he wouldn't be as fat as he is. I mean, why would he be not as fat as he isn't? I think I'm confused. I kind of concerned about how much butter he eats. I think I lost count around 4 tubs last time. He kind of got to a point of passing out, so I don't know if that's okay. I would call it an obsession, but he's not exactly a pony. I just thought, maybe since he's an alien, it's okay, and he's supposed to have that much butter or something. I don't know. I don't know if he can eat fish as a pony. Ponies don't really eat fish, as far as I can tell. Oh, doctor, where are you? English muffins are terrible. Why would you say that? They're just cardboard with flour on them. I don't care what the doctor says. Butter doesn't make them taste any different. You don't put nice stuff on bad stuff and make it better. It still makes it bad stuff with just nice stuff on it, and that's an insult to the nice stuff. Seeing it? Doctor, where are you?
How high do you think the cholesterol is for the doctor?
I'm not sure. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, that was when I was playing Whimsy Bee. Yay! Muffins! Oh, are those blueberry? I really like blueberry muffins. Those are my favorite, I think. Especially if they're coffee blueberry muffins. Those are really good. Doctor, where are you? I'm starting to get really awkward here.
We have to start for another 15 minutes.
I know. I'm just entertaining you guys. We're not starting yet, but we do have 15 minutes. Okay. I don't know if I have enough hugs for every pony. I'm sorry. Maybe after the panel. Uh-oh. Oh, Muffin! This is actually a lifesaver because all I had this morning was a little piece of a hamburger. Shh, don't tell any pony. I'm not supposed to eat those. Yes, please. This hat looks strangely familiar. I think I've seen a blue top hat before. It doesn't fit. It's bigger on the inside. I think I see a kitchen in here. Hold on. Is that a pool room?
In the library?
Doctor, hello! And ginger corn. Don't worry, we're still kind of early. I just made to make sure you guys were here, and you know how you are with the TARDIS. I think the doctor had to face off something.
I'm okay!
Did you run into anything on the way? I mean, like usual?
Timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly, lots of conventioners. By the way, I did love the guy with the fancy hat.
Is it like this hat? That's bigger on the inside?
No, it was a bit tall, about black, and had a nice bow tie to it. Is he in the room?
Any black bow tie hat wearers?
Aww.
Oh, well, I have a nice hat right now.
Actually, you do, Ditsy. Is that... Oh.
It's not a too big a hat, and I'm not copying your big stupid hat.
I like my hat, actually.
Well, it's a big stupid hat. You can't have it.
Oh, that's so not fair.
It's fair. Okay, what time is it? I don't know what time it is. Oh, it is?
There's a clock in front.
Oh! Okay, wait, that doesn't look...
It's 11:22.
Okay, we have 8 minutes left before we start.
8 minutes.
Okay.
Yay.
I need to talk to somebody about how to get the files playing. Okay. Say what? Okay, we can start. Okay.
It's a full house.
All right.
That's
Let's
impressive.
see. So, is there anybody here who is new to Dr. Hooves and his assistant? Raise your hands. All right, then. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be showing you the first episode. It's the very, very first animated episode. Now, just a quick note, the audio on it was our very first audio episode before our very first test audio. So the audio is a little bit off, and the episode is short. We did make a second episode that compiled all three of the first ones, but we're only going to show the first part. So I'll go ahead and get that started for you guys, okay?
And just to clarify, I did do a few mispronunciations. Instead of equine, I said equine. I am so bad at being the doctor, it's untrue.
I was also still rather new at sound editing.
He's the guy that makes all of this.
Well, that was a bit unexpected. Let's have a look around then. Trees are the same, birds are the same. A bit too sunny to be English weather. A bit primitive, perhaps. Wonder where I am, TARDIS getting all wonky like that. Well, best I try to fix it up then.
Hello there, mister. Wow, your house kind of appeared out of nowhere.
No, this isn't a house. Furthermore, you're talking. And you look like you're an equine of some sort. A pony? I think that's more interesting.
I am a pony, and you're a pony too, mister.
Now wait a minute, I can't possibly be a pony. Last time I checked, I was at least Homo sapien in appearance.
Homo say what now?
Oh, you know, hairless apes, walks on bipedals, basically they...
Monkeys on bike pedals? Oh boy, so you're from the circus. I love this circus.
No, it means I walk on two legs.
You're not walking on two legs, mister. Did that house hit your head?
Now hold on a minute, let me take a look. Oh, cool. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Look at that. Who's and everything. Guess that explains a lot then. I'm liking the tail, that's a rather nice touch. Chestnut looks like still not ginger. Blast. Oh, this looks like an hourglass right here on my rump. Fancy that. Doesn't look like a bride.
Duh, that's your cutie mark. Geez, do I gotta teach you everything all over again?
Now see...
I really think you hit your head pretty hard. What's your name anyway?
Oh, I'm the doctor.
The doctor of what?
Well, I'm just the doctor.
Okay, so you fix ponies up, right?
No, if I fixed ponies up, I don't think this would be the, what you call it, the mark on my
A
rump.
cutie mark.
Yes.
Well, let me see. Whoa. Looks like your cutie mark is, the hourglass? So, hourglass. Is your special talent time?
Indeed. Time and fabrication at the slightest...
Oh my gosh, a time-traveling pony! This is so cool! Yeah, that's nice. I don't remember what my special talent is.
Well, it's...
Anyway!
But it shows you have bubbles on your rump.
Well, yeah, I think it's for my bubbly personality.
Or a bubbly brain, but that can be debated later.
Huh?
Nothing. Actually, you see, I'm in a bit of this situation. The TARDIS brought me here at this specific moment.
You named your house TARDIS?
That's the name of the time machine behind you.
Oh, okay.
But actually, out of curiosity, what event is about to be taking at this particular time and moment?
I don't know. I guess the Summer Sun celebration's coming. It's actually the first time we've had it here in Ponyville in a long time. Princess is gonna come out and everything. Everybody's gonna be there.
So this event is very important, right?
Yep, very important.
It seems that the TARDIS sent me at this specific exact moment for just this right occasion. That means something is bound to happen at this particular event. Right, let me just take a look at... Oh dear goodness. How do you hold these things? I can't hold my sonic screwdriver.
Well, you just pick it up, see? Like this.
How do you even do that? You have... It's virtually impossible with these hooves.
No, you just pick it up. Look, see? It's easy.
Let me try the way you do... Oh, This isn't working. Hold on, I have an idea. There we go. Now I'm holding it.
Your mouth is good, but, I mean,
That's the only way I can physically hold this thing.
well, you could just hold it with your hoof.
No, it's quite impossible. I'll just stick with the mouth. So, anyways, let's get right to it.
I think you're gonna need a unicorn to help you with that.
Wait a minute, you just said unicorns.
Yeah, unicorns. Like, see, I'm a Pegasus. We have unicorns.
Are you telling me there's actually unicorns here?
Yeah, they're all over the place.
The humans were onto something for once. Right then, let's... perchance let's get something to eat first.
Oh, sure. We have dandelion sandwiches, hay fries, apple pie.
Do you have bacon and eggs, out of curiosity?
I could bake you some eggs if that's what you're asking.
Do you have pigs on this planet?
Yeah, what about them?
Oh, yes, that's right, I forgot. Equins are herbivores in nature. That means they don't, or wouldn't even consider cannibalizing something similar to their own species. Nothing, actually. Do you have, I know. Do you have muffins with butter?
Muffins! Yes, I got muffins. I got blueberry muffins. I got coffee muffins. You should try the blueberry muffins. I really like the blueberry muffins, especially with the butter, because the butter's really good on muffins. I can make you muffins.
Splendid. I'll go for the blueberry muffins with the side of butter.
I knew you'd like the blueberry muffins.
Well, at least you could make a partial English breakfast on that regards.
So... I guess we should get food then, right?
Yes, right. Capital idea. Let's go and get some food. And from now on, until the job is done, you are my temporary assistant.
A temporary assistant? What do I do?
And to our credit, that was entirely improv'd. So... Hello, everybody! Welcome to Hooves and Assistants!
Right, so, introductions. I'm Derpy Hooves, and I'm played by Pierce Smolder or Baldumbo Rat. I don't know why he has two names. He's weird.
You got a lot of names, actually.
This fatty over here is the doctor.
Hello, everyone. I'm Keiko and Gilly, voice of Dr. Hooves himself. And I also happen to be the voice of the judge in Turnabout Storm, if anybody watches Phoenix Wright stuff. I object, Mr. Wright. There's too much clapping in the audience.
All right, and this rather quiet pony over here who's ginger and a unicorn who doesn't quite have a name yet, but he will soon. And he's also the sound director. This is Pegasus Brill, and we can't say his name, but he is right now Gingercorn. Go on, Gingery.
I object. I'd rather not speak any moment right now.
Is the microphone working?
Seems to work fine to me.
Okay.
Okay, then.
All right, so, okay, back to my voice. No, that's not my voice. Well, what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be discussing our process, and right now we have, how many episodes are we on? Yeah, we have 8 episodes now. One of them, the last one, was a 3-part episode that in total went to about 3 hours because it was a crossover with Dr. Hooves' Adventures. Hello. Yes, there's Jam Jar over there, the other doctor. The grumpy one. You're the grumpy one.
I am.
Yes, you
Yes,
are.
you are. You really are. Although you do have a nice fashion sense, sir.
Stop flirting.
Oh, you know I like to flirt. Oh.
No, one doctor's hard enough. Stop that. Go away. All right, so what we're also going to have for you here is a preview of our next episode. We have a scene thrown together. Right now, it is a, what do you call it, like a beta scene?
Sort of like a...
It's kind of hashed together right now. One of our voice actors, we're getting him a better microphone, so his voice is a little muffled right now. But we threw it together as a preview.
I'm not sure if everybody here has seen the last episode, which was Outpost on the Fringe, but what happened was, it's this town at night, they're living by night because they're being attacked by a bunch of monsters. There's hordes and hordes of monsters. They've been at war for 50 years with these monsters, not knowing why they're attacking, only the fact that no matter what, these monsters want them dead. So they're doing everything they can to defend themselves. This next scene is part of the episode. There's a character that a lot of people really like, is Jot the dragon. He's an Eastern dragon, and he's kind of a messenger. He runs around, and he's very loyal to his general. He scurries a lot, and a lot of people really like him. In this scene, Derpy has run off after witnessing something that she's never seen before, and it's really stressful to her. And she just had a conversation with another pony about it, which you will see later, because that's spoilers. And Jot finds her, and they have a good heart-to-heart talk. So I'm going to go ahead and set up that scene for you guys so you can listen to it for the first time.
You're in for a treat.
We set this up just for you guys.
Yeah. This is an exclusive. For those that attended the panel. Oh. The sexy man's to the left. Oh, so I'm supposed to say something while we set up. Okay, right. Of course, for those that don't know about Dr. Hooves and Assistant, it's a hybrid show trying to get bronies interested in Doctor Who, and ironically, we did a vice versa. Whovians actually like the show. Mike? It's working, I'm just too far away from it.
I don't think
I can project to the back without a microphone! Beat that, panelists! Yes! Oh, sorry.
I don't think I've seen that pony before. Are you all right? Was he bothering you?
Oh no, I'm fine. He was just worried about me.
Oh, another friend of yours? I mean, I don't want to be nosy, but you and the doctor really stand out.
Well, no, well, sort of. I mean, I've seen him before. It's weird to explain.
I noticed he called you Bright Eyes. You seem to have a lot of names. Ditsy Doo, Derpy Hooves. I wrote them down for future reference. Does Bright Eyes hold any significance to you? Title, perhaps? Should I call you Lady Bright Eyes?
What? I've never been called that before, but well, it does sound nice. Elegant, even. Lady Bright Eyes.
Reporting for duty, Lady Bright Eyes.
What have you to report, Messenger Jot?
I am sending word that you were needed Hey, you knew my name, and you said it right?
Huh? I thought it was easy to remember. I just noticed Mr. Lionheart's beak made it hard for him to say J, and you always jot things down.
Oh, I got so used to ponies calling me Yacht on accident. I mean, I got used to it, and it really didn't bother me too much. I just like Jot a lot more. There needs to be more open and thoughtful ponies like you. Knowledge is the greatest adventure and most powerful weapon, I always say. Oh, I really need to write that down. Sorry, I was rambling again. I need to stop doing that. Right. I'm supposed to make sure you're okay and bring you back when you're ready.
Oh. I think I can start heading back.
You're scared, aren't you?
Yeah. I must look silly.
It's okay to be scared and overwhelmed, you know.
But what about the rest of you? You're all so brave and fearless. I feel so small.
I'll tell you a big secret. We're all terrified.
You are?
It's true. You can't be brave without being scared first. But you know what I do when I feel worried or scared?
Nuh-uh.
I tell stories. Would you like to hear a story on the way? It might help you feel better.
And you?
Yeah, you got me.
It's all right. I'd love to hear your story, Jot.
How about an adventure? I've got a good one about a sea captain fighting a giant manahawk, or maybe the one about the nymph princess, or, the Star Traveler.
Actually, could you tell me one about yourself?
Me? Oh, no. Oh, that's a boring story.
But I want to hear it. I don't get to talk much to dragons. Actually, I've only ever heard of one dragon living with ponies before.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt. Well, it all started way back 23 years ago when I was just an egg. 23? You don't seem that old. We dragons age differently. I'm barely just an adolescent.
Oh.
You see, sometimes Nayers gets a few traders from the Eastlands, like Saddle Arabia and Neijing. One of those traders sold my egg to a hungry family here who didn't know any better. I mean, dragon eggs are kind of tough to break and they taste absolutely terrible.
So they were gonna eat you?
I'm afraid so, but you see, Eastland dragons are very different from equestrian dragons. Our eggs can only hatch from good fortune. The family was so happy to be fortunate to have a meal that they were all gathered around the pot ready to cook the egg when, crack, out I came.
Wow, you're really lucky.
I get that a lot. At first, the town didn't know what to do with me. They were thinking of leaving me out in the plague lands or sending me away to my homeland because no pony ever heard of a dragon living with ponies. But General Lionheart convinced every pony that I should be given a chance. And since then, I was pretty much raised in this town.
Lionheart always seems like a tough old bird, but deep down, he's got a real big heart, huh?
Don't let him catch you saying that, though.
Oh, no, never.
This town has done a lot for me, especially General Lionheart. And I just want to be as useful as I can. But all I'm ever good at is taking notes and delivering messages.
Oh, Jot, you're fine just the way you are. What would this town do if you weren't here to warn them whenever something bad was gonna happen? I bet you can go lots of places that ponies can't, since you're small and fast. That's gotta be useful, right?
You do have a point. I just long for the day that I can deliver a message saying that this war is over.
I'm sure you will.
That makes one of us.
I know. How about you tell me what you'd do after the war? Let's say you did get to deliver the message. Then what?
Oh, I don't know. I'd do what your doctor does.
You mean, travel?
Exploration, history, adventure, discovering old artifacts, ancient civilizations, unearthing forgotten texts. If I could travel the world collecting knowledge to share, I would be the happiest dragon in Equestria. Why, I wouldn't need a treasure trove. All I would ever need is maybe a big library. Yeah, a big library full of all the books I've ever found and written. I know it's a bit of a silly dream.
No, not at all. I think it's beautiful. I bet your dream of travel is a lot closer than you think.
You're really kind, Lady Bright Eyes. You're way too kind to have ever gotten caught up in this.
You know, it's scary. Scarier than anything I've ever seen. But I think I want to be here.
But why?
So I can help dreams come true.
When we come out of this, I'll make your story the grandest of them all.
Oh no, you don't have to.
We'll just see about that.
And for those of you wondering why it was audio only, we are an audio play series. The director behind me will explain that.
Oh, it fits you. That's not fair.
Yeah!
Well, I like it because it's bigger on the inside for me. You're too fat.
I'm not fat! I swear.
Okay, you just have a fat head then. Well, why else would you need a giant hat?
Because I parade with big, fun hats.
Because you have a fat head. Denial isn't gonna make it any better.
I agree with her on this notion, Doctor.
All right.
Don't make me turn this TARDIS around and drop you in the time zones where I left you.
You wouldn't do that.
Oh, you could try.
But then you wouldn't have any friends.
And besides, you know you can't for me.
That's true.
Yeah, you can't get rid of a ginger unicorn. I mean, how many times are you gonna find that?
Oh, fine. We'll just continue going, and I won't imagine me with a fat head.
Fatty.
All right, then.
Okay, can I call you a butterface then?
No. But moving on, actually.
Yes,
because
moving on.
I'm the guy that's hosting the panel. We actually, with the creative works that goes behind it, we start off with first the vision, the audio tech, and then lastly, the voices.
Actually, the voices come between the audio tech.
Oh,
Nah. So we'll talk
Audio tech
about.
is actually the
Okay,
last
well,
step.
fine, go
Yes.
with visionary.
Well,
then we'll do the...
What we'll do is I will talk about what I do, and then we'll go on to the voice acting process, which will go over to Keiko, and then we'll go over to the editing process, which goes over to Brill. Brill's also a voice actor, but right now we haven't heard much of him. We'll hear more. We will hear more. Okay. So basically, I'm the writer and director. It started out collaborative, but I was the one that brought the idea to the table and did most of the research first. And there's a derpy over here. I'm sorry, I just noticed that. I don't know. Anyway.
Back to the subject.
All right. So, we basically, the writing process at first started out as me just coming up with an idea and making bullet points and going, okay, let's just work with this and improv it. And that came out with really short episodes. Sometimes the lines came out really awkward. Sometimes we had to repeat a lot of stuff. And it took a while to put together. At one hand, it was faster because we could interact with each other, but on the other, it had less quality to it. So come episode 5, I think it was episode 5 is where we started actually putting a script beforehand. And I've been learning about scripting a lot. The Pony in a Box teams actually helped with that because, and they're over there. They have some fantastic writers, and I thought, I'm going to sit down and actually write episodes now to make this flow a lot easier, which is where we started getting our 30 to 40-minute episodes that are more like the Doctor Who radio plays. The Doctor Who radio plays are definitely an inspiration now. I've actually never done radio plays. I've never listened to radio plays before I started this, but now that I am listening, I'm learning a lot of things. So as we're going, we're constantly improving. So yeah, my job is basically I have the entire series planned out from start to finish. I got the meat added in. I get other writers on the team sometimes, like Brill is helping with this current episode. A lot of the writing here is thanks to him. I did the Jot and Derpy scene. I'm usually the one to do the more emotional scenes. He's good with the action scenes. I'm not very good with action and wartime, and he's really passionate about it. So I thought to have him work on that. We have a few other writers. This hat is really big. We have other writers that we have on the team right now, but we need to test a bit later, but that'll be after this episode, after we get another character established. Keiko, we're going to give him a shot at writing some of an episode, see how that goes. Yeah, we have another writer who you might be familiar with. He actually wrote the April Fool's Day episode, but he's not always that silly. Like, he's written an episode for us that's going to be next. And because you're all here, I'm willing to give you a little spoiler. The next episode is called Starstruck, and it revolves around the celebrities of Equestria, which includes the time where you see Dr. Hooves carrying photo finish or giving hoity-toity a pillow, and it also goes into the Sonic Rain Boom.
And why he's a Pegasus in that one episode.
Yes, and the scenes where the Doctor is a Pegasus every once in a while. We're going to be going into that. And my only hint is, it's gack, gack, gack. So, we're looking forward to that episode. But this episode, before that episode, which is going to be a nice break for you guys, this next episode is probably our darkest so far. So just a warning, you're probably going to have some feelings happening. I mean, not like I haven't made you do that before.
Keyword, so far.
Yeah, so far. So far. Uh-oh, we have a Moffat on our hands. I promise I won't throw anyone off buildings. Maybe. Possibly.
This is a PG panel, I say.
Well, throwing things off buildings can be PG, just as long as you don't see the finish.
Provided
Lion
with a
King.
parachute or it didn't happen.
All right, so after I get the episode scripted out, usually I'll do a read through to see how long it is, cut out anything that feels awkward, and then I pass it over to the voice actors, which I will give this over to you, Keiko.
Of course, and working under direction, we're given a script. So how many are interested in voice acting? Raise your hands, Oh, I like this. Okay. All right. Now, for voice acting, you have to have like a little bit of a background in theatre. Voice actors that we try, that
Yeah.
Pony in a Box production.
Keep your me microphone.
Okay.
Hold the microphone if you need to.
Do I? Oh, it's detachable. Yay. Okay, I can do this.
Hold it forward.
Forward,
Yeah, like that, not too close, a little bit back.
a little bit back.
A little bit closer, right there. Right
Uh-huh.
now, that's too close.
Ow,
Okay,
no.
don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. That's germs, that's gross. Don't get germs on the microphone.
I'm a Brit, I can survive.
Doctor, just figure out the microphone.
All right. Okay. Now about that. Let's see. Well, with voice acting and directions, the director showing a demonstration. We are me in my particular case. I'm a little bit batty. Anyways, so with voice acting, there are two basic ingredients. For those that hadn't had a basic in theatre, there's projection and emotion. Emotion is the key ingredient. This is what separates you from being monotonous and reading a script, like so, off the paper. BronyCon 2013 Baltimore Convention. What voice actors do, we get creative direction from the director, and what we do is we try to imagine the emotion. That's the thing about acting. You have to recapture an emotion. Like, say, for example, let me get someone from the audience. That guy over there raising his hand.
Sorry.
Oh, Tom Baker Pony. Nice! That is fantastic. Right.
Okay, so first you had big hats, now you have big scarves. Are you? Why?
I got a good fashion
You're
sense.
fat.
Time always have an obsession with excessive
As you
wear.
can see, the gentleman over here is smiling. So imagine he's having a happy day. He's in the front seat. He's in capturing all this emotion. Now, as an actor, I have to observe. It's always about observation. You have to observe the emotion, and then you have to repeat it in your production. So when you do it, it's like, I'm happy. I'm happy to be here with all of you. This is fantastic. You know, something like that. And you're in capturing that emotion as happiness. Now you repeat that even for sadness, like, oh my God, my friends aren't here. I'm sad.
Are you gonna?
Or this guy's improv. I like that.
Well, you told him to come up here. What do you want him to do?
Now, for example, I'm going to give this guy the greatest one of all: rage, anger. Let's come over here to the mic.
You ate all the butter? My God!
Oh, well, that's a good start. Now, that is a very good start. I mean, I was like that. You know, you have to repeat it, so it's like, you took all the butter? Are you mad?
It's basically about not being afraid to
Not being
be
afraid to
loud
yell in a
and go
mic.
all out. And yeah, make people's ears bleed in the mic. No, don't do that. Don't do
Don't
that.
do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all the eardrums I just broke in the back and the front, specifically the front where the speakers are. But yeah, that's voice acting. In a nutshell, we read the script, we give it that emotional flair, and we project it. When you do, that separates the common, everyday wish to be voice actor to a potential voice actor that you can do in the fandom, which was covered in the voice acting in the fandom panel back then. And, you know, and you can actually just be a part of, say, something like this. Which brings us to our audio specialist, on which makes the magics work together.
I'll quickly say, once the voicing is put together, it's still, you know, missing something very key, and that would be the audio. And that's what gives us the setting and everything that really puts everything together. So, he's really important, guys. Give him a big hand, first of all.
So once the voice acting is complete, once your voice acting is finished, everything is handed to me, and it's up to me to piece everything together. I'm the one who has to make sure everything flows and ebbs naturally, so it doesn't sound like there's rapid delays. Like some of the earlier works, as you probably might notice in that flash, it's like some of the earlier works where sometimes the conversation gets delayed a bit. And it's up to me to actually fine-tune some of that. And then once I've gotten everything in place, and then it's up for me to actually create the sound effects. Now, I use Audacity. I get that question a lot. I use the program Audacity. It's very reliable, very good, and it's never betrayed me, so. But,
One day.
But either way, I acquire sounds one of two ways. One, I just rip it from stock sounds, which I firstly find shameful, which I try to avoid doing, and instead I try to create as many sounds as I can myself. But sometimes it's harder than that. Like in the first episode clip we got, like I was literally just using an actual screwdriver and banging it against a coconut to get him to try to pick it up.
Yep. Yeah, if you're doing sounds, experiment. He's come
Yeah.
up with some really crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Some of them worked, actually.
I don't know if we can show. We don't have any other sound making tools.
Well, it's like
Yeah,
one
we do have
example.
coconuts.
Like one example, they're like wrestling through a pantry. So what I did was I grabbed literally a pastry store, started going just right in front of the mic.
Yep. If you have a good enough quality microphone, you can get a lot of really interesting sounds out of it. If you hear something that makes an interesting sound, even if you don't want to use it, it's a good idea to record it and put it somewhere and stash it so you can use it later, because you never know when that weird squishy sound might apply to something completely different, like a character getting stuck in mud. Yeah, like Gak. You never know.
Or one scene where where the doctor was stuffing his face when I accidentally was recording myself when I was just eating a piece of bread one time, and I accidentally recorded that, and I kept it.
Yep. All right. Hello. Thank you.
This person is wonderful. Thank you for working hard.
Thank you so much for the work. You are a gentlewoman and a Scot.
All right. I don't know what time it is. What time? What's the time? How much time do we have left? All right. How much time do we have left in here? 30 minutes?
How much do we have left? Yeah.
How long does this panel run for?
We go for an hour.
Yeah, I know. We started at
We started at 11:30.
I lost
11:30.
track.
Oh, we got some time. Okay.
we got plenty.
All right. Let's see. Well, we went over the basic points.
However, don't forget about the music.
Oh yeah, the
yes.
music.
Initially, we actually used a bunch of stock music. That was usually in his department, where he just found certain things that fit the mood and just slipped them in. But with the most recent episode, and with the episode 5 Sunset, we actually had a special guest. But the user Pen No Ink has become our composer, and he is doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, we finally have an original composer doing everything for us, and we're really excited about what he's going to be doing for the future of the show. He's new, but I'd say I'll be a little honest here. The actual Doctor Who radio plays have some really cheesy, bad music. I can't take it seriously, and it apparently doesn't get any better. So I'm kind of glad we actually have music that really fits at almost all times. I'm always striving to improve, and I really want you guys to enjoy. And I promise now, with our new process, we're going to have episodes out a lot faster. Because, again, we already have the episode mostly scripted. And this next episode's going to have a musical. And, yes.
Also,
For those who requested it, we heard your plea.
All right.
just a quick heads up. We will need singers for this. So those who are confident in your talent in singing, keep an eye out.
Yep, we're going to probably put up an announcement for people who can sing for this musical. It's going to be great. I guess I'll give you another spoiler in here because, you guys are wonderful, and I'm really grateful for all of you being here. If you if you're familiar with the old animated Lord of the Rings movie, the song Towers of the Teeth, it's going to be kind of like that. It's like a marching song, basically, mixed with a few other things like, what is that song from Nightmare Before Christmas?
Which one?
The Nightmare Before Christmas song where he's explaining what Christmas is to all of them.
Oh,
that
Christmas is.
speak and tell.
Town meeting song.
Yeah, the town meeting song. It's going to have a little bit of that too, where it's. Oh, sorry, that's my screensaver. Well, that's going to be distracting. Okay, Derpy stole ours.
And this is why Derpy's my favorite pony. not get more adorable than that?
Yeah, she's gonna keep doing that for a while unless somebody pokes a computer. But
This
yeah.
explains her power. We were just upstaged by a screensaver.
I won't deny that. I'll lose to Derpy any day.
Yeah. Okay. Now, next up, I think before we'll go on to doing some voice requests and Q&A, I think we'll do voice requests first for about how much time do we have?
We still have about 30 minutes.
Okay, so we'll do like 10 minutes of voice requests, and we'll do Q&A for 20 minutes. But also, just one more thing, I want to make a shout out to somebody in the crowd who's also in the episode, and that would be somebody who's going to have a bigger role in the next episode as well. A lot of the characters will, and that would be our crazy pony back there.
Give him a hand.
My word. He's insane.
No judges, you're the doctor.
But I love to do my voices. I go crazy.
Shush!
You're not
He's
tiny
just
dog
showing
either.
off.
Yeah, he does that. Anyway, all right. So I guess we're gonna be doing 10 minutes of voice requests. So, very quickly. Okay, again, if you guys aren't familiar, this guy's the ginger unicorn in our episode 8. I know he hasn't had very much time to be around, but he will be around more. I'm not gonna say how, but he will be. And all right. So we'll do requests now. Start with you in the front row. Derpy's Lullaby? Okay, that one was actually written by my mom. And yeah, she wrote that for me when I was a baby, and I thought I'd show it to people. So, stars and moons and air balloons, fluffy clouds on the horizon, I'll wrap you in rainbows and rock you to sleep again. Smiles to cure the frowns. I can remember now. All right. So more voice requests in the. Okay, you in the scarf because you were up here.
Yes, I want Kiko and Jam Jar to help you about lemon butter.
Okay, get over here, Jemmy. Jemmy,
Oh, the
don't take too long.
Jam jars, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Okay.
doctor.
Guys, we have a pair of ducks.
Derpy, that was terrible.
Paradox. What?
For those of you who don't remember, Jam Jar was actually part of our episode 7.
He was
Yes.
clock. No, wait.
Which was-
What?
Is
No,
that 7 wrong way backwards?
it was
Wrong
clock.
way backwards, wrong
Was it
way-
clockwork?
Wrong way backwards,
Wrong
yeah.
way backwards, episode
But
7.
he's also the unicorn in the hat.
I am.
He is.
And the episode 5, Sunset.
Dippy, you don't realise this. It's a unicorn with a hat. Yes.
A blue hat.
Hello, doctor.
Yes, very nice. Very nice.
Oh, sorry.
Let's
All right, so lemons versus butter. What?
Well, I hold it to the view that butter is better. You can have it with toast, you can have it with bagels, you can even have it with my favourite English muffins.
Ew. He wins, not you. He.
I hold the floor to your lemons.
Butter. Butter is better than lemons.
Yes, butter is better than lemons.
Really?
Yes, really.
Really?
Really.
I'm pretty sure we've had this conversation before.
And I'm pretty sure I won it before.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Really? You think
really,
you won? You
Yep.
think you won?
Oh, I know I won.
Really?
Yes, really.
If you haven't noticed, I'm stalling for time because I can't think of anything.
And that's
What
how
are
I
the
won.
benefits of lemons?
The benefits of lemons. Well, for one, lemons, fantastic. You know, they're just brilliant. They're just fantastic. Yes, you could put lemons in tea. Come on, tea.
Yeah, you don't put butter in tea.
Why would you put butter in tea? I mean, come on, what is wrong with you?
Well, it's not my fault it has the creamy milk part of it.
Ooh.
what? Butter and tea goes great. Of course, butter and tea also goes good with ice cream, yes.
No!
Well, they're called buttered pecans for
terrible!
a reason.
Everything you say, butter goes well in, lemon goes in better.
Well, I did have a buttery
It's
lemon
refreshing,
sandwich, but
crisp,
that's only because
wonderful. You can use them to power intergalactic tractors in a pinch. You can't do that with butter, can you?
Actually,
You
it
just put it
powered the
on toast.
TARDIS once.
All it does.
Well, okay, I admit butter did help me get out of the door that one time I got stuck.
And there you go. It's a useful tool to get someone with a rubbly bump
Hey!
That's a story
off the
for another day.
TARDIS.
Or a stupid hat off your fat head.
That was one time and one time at all, but I'm not fat.
Wait. You got stuck in the TARDIS?
No, why would I get stuck in a ship that's bigger on the inside? That's just silly.
Yeah, I think Derpy defies
We
physics.
need to change the conversation now.
Well, there was that one pink pony. I forget her name.
Pinkie Pie?
No, I think it was Esmeralda or something like that.
I'm sure she'd be thrilled to hear you say that. I don't know why, but I'm sure she'd be thrilled.
How did we get from butter and lemons?
Because you're the doctors and you can't focus and you're
Right.
too busy talking about my bubbly rump. Because you're rude.
You're the one calling me fat. It takes one to know one, Missy.
Oh!
I stand my case. Butter wins.
What?
No!
I'm
No!
gonna-
Like, I cannot list how many reasons you are English. Hello. That's a thing that exists that I should probably speak. Yeah, you're wrong. No! Butter, the only thing butter goes well with is toast. And you know what happens to toast? It falls, goes down on the ground. Boom! Now you've got dirty toast. No!
But the butter lands on the top side.
Ew!
And
It's a 5-second rule.
Doctor, that doesn't work!
Yes, it does. I will settle for a truce for butter cookies.
I can make some!
She speaks sense.
Lemon butter cookies! Yay! All right. Okay.
And the victory
Thank
goes
you,
to
Jam
Wolfie.
Jar. Thank you, Jam Jar.
Okay,
You-
I'm gonna go now.
Yes.
Get out.
All right. More requests. I'm gonna go on this side because I have it. So you and the derpy ears right back there.
Derpy walks in the aperture and sees Wheatley hanging on the ceiling.
Oh my god, I can't voice Wheatley.
Well, yeah, he can't voice Wheatley, but let's see, Wheatley. I like Wheatley. It's gonna be hard on me.
I can't voice Wheatley. Dr.
Yeah, I guess it'd be like, hey,
All
you
right.
sound really familiar. Do you have anything to do with time travel or space? Oh, okay. I didn't know you get upset about the conversation of space. I mean, I just tell you. Sorry. I
like
didn't know it was a personal subject.
I like
Yep.
space. I like.
All right. I'm gonna go on this side again. Whoop. Okay, gonna go on this side again. That fellow in the middle there. I try. Yeah, you. Yeah. Okay, I'll have to. I'll see if I can try. I've never actually done this before. I'll have to wait for her to. I have to wait for her to get to the beginning. So.
We can hold another request while you keep an eye.
Yeah, who has a really quick one?
Who has a really quick?
Go ahead and
request?
quick one.
Go
ahead,
okay.
pick one on the other
All the
side.
way in the back. The guy with the lightning arm blue that I just saw. Yeah, that one. The one's going, me?
It's gonna be at the beginning soon.
Yep.
So.
Yep. What was the? The Frollo.
Remember where he explained the fraud alarm?
Oh.
Okay, I guess so. Muffin! I don't know. Like,
Muffin, Muffin, go, come back, Muffin! I didn't mean to do that, Muffin. Wait, I got it. Wait,
You broke my window.
I got this.
Back here.
Okay, just a little adjustment here. There, right there, and perfect.
all right.
Oh, so...
More requests. We're gonna go on this side now since we did a few on there. Okay, you're.
What about the Fraulein? Don't forget the
Okay, yeah, Fraulein. Sorry, Fraulein. Sorry.
I don't know how to explain the Fraulein.
Well, just remember how you did it in the scene, I guess.
That's even worse. Okay, let's...
It is hard for him because I did write that part, so.
Okay. Now, here's about the Fraulein. These are beings with absolutely hard, rigid bodies. They're very cold, very freezing. They live on planets, like literally cold, from the planet E7, I think it was. I don't know where
There's
exactly.
parasites, so they kind of go on different planets. So.
Yeah, they do go on different
Yeah, he
planets.
doesn't
They're
know the
parasitic
scene.
in
I'm so
nature.
sorry.
I'm so sorry.
We wrote the monster, so he's very good at short doctor stuff, but he doesn't really memorize all the rants.
Hey. Why butter? Oh, I could go on a tirade of that.
Next.
No.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go person in the other derpy hat right over there.
Okay, I brought you a letter.
Okay. We'll go another on this side.
I say the one in the front.
Yeah, you in the front. Okay, let's see.
Put on this vest and listen. I'll teach you what to do.
But Ditsy, I don't come from here. I just don't have a clue.
You're not loud enough.
But Ditsy, I don't come from here. I just don't have a clue.
Well, then I'll explain so you can know you have nothing left to fear.
I forgot what comes after.
I'll try to do my very best.
I'll try to do my very best.
But it all seems so unclear. Yes, I can play the doctor too. Sometimes I have to do the doctor voice to him in order to tell him how to do a scene because I can emulate the doctor a little bit better than he does because he has a bit of a trouble doing faster voices. So I sometimes have to actually speed him up because he can't talk as fast as I do when I do a Dr. Rent.
Guilty is charged.
All right, on this side again. Middle there.
Middle? Who's middle?
You.
The guy with the camera or that middle?
Avante.
Oh, I like that. Avante.
All right. Oh, there's somebody dancing over there in the back in the green.
Dancing in the back in the green.
What was that? Try to speak a little louder. Sorry. Oh, okay. Say the wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff.
Some people think time is like a linear direction with a beginning and an end. I perceive the world as a little bit timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly stuff. It just goes and comes wherever it goes, whenever, wherever.
Boing.
Speaks the imagination and all that. And that's
Okay.
a fantastic adventure to be had.
Oh boy, this is hard. There's so many people. You're all so wonderful.
Okay, you waving the hat.
Okay, can the doctor act like he finally saw a parasite for the first time?
Saw a parasite for the first time?
Paris
Parasprite. Oh, uh-oh.
Ditty. Ditty. Ditty, look! Look
What?
at this little pissy bit.
Don't touch that, doctor! Don't touch that! Don't touch that! It's gonna eat everything in the doctor! No!
Oh, fancy that! Look at that! He's eating it all the... Oh, that's not good.
Doctor!
Oh, that's not good at all. Ditty! We got a problem!
All right, so we're done with requests for now. I'm sorry, but now we're going to do
so
Q&A for 20 minutes. And so if you have any questions, we're going to move on to that. So, questions. All right, in the front.
Did you notice that the two derpies on the screen are a paraderp?
Uh-oh, two derpies.
Oh, we'll
Not
just
again.
think of
Okay, more questions. I'm going to ask the Luna right there.
What are your favorite quotes from the characters? Like all three of you.
Favorite quotes. Ooh. I'll let you go first, I think. If you have a favorite
quotes from
quote.
the show?
From your character.
Oh, from
What is
my
your favorite
character.
quote from the Doctor that you've done?
There's no point in being grown up when you can be childish, when you can't be childish sometimes.
I think he meant from the actual our show.
Well, he did say that in the show,
What did he
but we're
say?
talking about in our show.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Well, a unique line.
A wise and very important pony said, there's no point in being grown up when you can't be childish sometimes.
Okay, he likes the fourth Doctor quote. Let me see. Me? Gosh, there's a lot of lines that I delivered, and I'm trying to remember which one I like the most. I guess I'm gonna stick with,
Ooh, a leaf! I'm so excited!
All right, do you have one, even though you haven't done many yet so far? Or one that you might say in the future?
Well, I do have several things in the future that might be a slight hint. But one of them, I just simply like the line, more jelly?
All right, I'm gonna say you right over there. We don't know.
I think I'm probably. This is supposed to be geared towards a Who's panel, but all I can say is just look forward to maybe the end of the year. I know I finished my lines for it. I can't give any spoilers for that.
Okay, we're gonna have to go on this side again. There's a lot of people in the back that you standing. Yeah, it's really you.
Yep. Oh, okay. Me, myself, I'm ambivalent to pears. I don't hate them with a passion. I personally just don't prefer them as my favorite fruit. That would be apples. Pears on the doctor.
Pears! Why in all sane being would you put pears? They're just wrong. They're pear-shaped. They do caramelize it.
And they're green. Don't forget they're green.
Yeah, they're too ugly and green. It just spuses envy. It's just, ugh.
And I guess I'll answer too about pears. I love pears. Personally, I love pears. Okay. I'm trying to scan and make sure that I spread out enough.
Guy with the camera? He's all the way over there.
With the camera. Which one is the camera?
The guy to the right with the camera over there. He's been raising his hand for a long time.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
How long do we have until the emotional breakdown when the doctor regenerates?
I can actually answer that one partially.
Okay, we have. He can answer this.
Well, basically, we do have a sort of way of explaining this, but it's not what you're going to be expecting.
No, it's not. We got 26 episodes, so it could happen in between. It could happen more than once. It could happen once. We don't know. But it's definitely going to be emotional. I won't deny that.
Step on a Lego?
Huh?
Just gonna step on a Lego?
Yes, step on a Lego. It keeps happening. Why?
I can just imagine it. Debbie, I'm here for the. I'm regenerated.
All right.
Next question.
I'll say you right there.
In the Wrong Way Back series, you did have a pair of boxes.
Yes.
Yes, we did have a pair of boxes.
We had a pair of boxes.
Wibbly wobbly boxes.
Pair of boxes, pair of doxes. Wait, I don't know.
Paradoxin.
I really want to call on that person with the Mario hat. I think it's a Mario hat. No, it's a red hat.
It's a red
hat. Red hat person.
Red hat person.
Sorry.
So,
we'll let you both go.
We'll
sorry.
let you both go.
Okay, go ahead.
It's okay.
We'll let him go after you.
I was wondering whose idea it was to work with Pony in the box production.
Well, no, this is a kind of funny thing. I was kind of talking about them for a bit, and I was like, I'd be interested in a crossover. And I told Jam Jar, and Jam Jar's like, well, I could throw you in a room with Squeak. And then I wound up in a room with Squeak, and then Squeak just kind of messaged me in the chat room first. He goes, so I was thinking of a crossover. And I was like, wait, I was going to say the same thing. What is happening? And then we wound up practically being the same person. And it got weirder because the more we talked, the more we learned about each other. Like, we're apparently the same height and, like, all this other weird stuff that lines up. We have all these similar ideas. So we just kind of agreed that we're clones or something.
Word to the wise, this is the evil one.
Yeah, I'm the evil one, sorry. Okay, yes.
I was wondering what was for Keiko and
Pierce.
Starstruck.
What was your favorite part about, in general, about Doctor Who as a series and Battle of the
Ooh.
Okay.
I'll let you go first. I'll think on that.
I think for the Doctor Who, I think for the Doctor Who universe, when I see it, it's the fact that a Time Lord witnesses, even in the briefest mortality, humans are capable of quite amazing features. They strive through the hardest of the challenges that face, the courage that some people do. And courage isn't exactly about, facing your fears and not having fear. No, it's the ability to accept this fear and work with it to overcome something. And that is what all of you, in each and every one of you, individuals your own way, stand up to be individuals in your own right. And the Doctor said he is standing on the shoulders of giants. That despite the fact he can live for long on times when we die, we're the giants, not him.
That's so cute.
And in the Pony fan base, I think really not only does the show bring us together as friends, comrades, and whatnot, it also exemplifies the stuff that the Doctor observes in the show, which to me, I personally say it's an honor to be in front of all of you, not in front of here speaking to all of you. It's an honor to be in the presence of all of you, and I wish to continue doing as best as I can to give you the performance that you want,
Give yourselves a hand. Okay, my favorite thing of Doctor Who so far, I'm still catching up on the old series, but I think personally, because I'm really evil, is I actually like the pain that the Doctor goes through. Not like, I revel in his pain. I just really like the fact that he is such a strong character. He's a hero, but at the same time, deep down, he's suffering. He's got a lot of emotions that he has to go through. And no matter what incarnation he's in, he's always got those problems. Sometimes they're amplified more than others, but they always sort of progressively get worse for him as time goes on. And I really like to see that breakdown of that character. And despite all of this tribulation that he goes through, he keeps fighting. Even though there's something dark inside him, he keeps struggling to prevent it from happening and do what he thinks is right. Just, even if his own society, originally the Time Lords, don't agree with him, he just, he's a free spirit, and I really like that. He can be really irresponsible with that, though, too, and I like watching him grow as a character. In My Little Pony, I think my favorite part is just, I really love the clever writing. I love how it lets people, it basically says, you know what, kids are smart. Families are, gonna want to interact with their kids. A lot of kids don't interact with their families much anymore because they just get plopped down in front of an annoying TV program where parents just go, oh, this is stupid, I'm gonna go cook something. But My Little Pony was made with everybody in mind, and that's why it's such a good show now, is because it doesn't just apply to children. It has things that are explained in a simplified manner that even adults can learn from. For example, because I do artwork and commissions, and I'm always working really hard for people, Art of the Dress was really big for me because I could relate to it. I've had every type of customer that Rarity had to deal with in that song. And, I felt very connected to that, and I sat down and I realized, I should, as much as I want to be able to provide all these things for people, I can't be happy unless I'm comfortable with what I'm doing. And I need to be honest with people and let them know if I'm uncomfortable with it, rather than just letting myself get pushed around all the time. So that was a very valuable lesson to me. I think the lessons are very important in My Little Pony. And you, Brill?
I just like watching the show.
Best answer ever.
Yes. I guess we need to move on to more questions. So, in the Fez.
First off, you guys are basically the reason that I'm in this fandom, so thank you. It's because of you guys that I'm here.
No, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being a part of this fandom. It's because of you.
Let him continue.
My question to you guys is, if you've seen the show, who is your favorite Doctor?
Oh, the Doctor. Just the Doctor. I'm going to say the Doctor.
The Doctor.
But if I have to choose favorites, I haven't seen them all, but I'm gonna say I really like 8. He doesn't get a lot of attention. He's already got the film, but in the radio play, he is a great character. He is very charismatic. He's a little bit crazy sometimes. He gets things done, and he's very snarky, and I really enjoy him. And if you're gonna go with the new Doctors, I'm honestly at a tie between 10 and 11. I really like 11, honestly, because he is a mask. 10 wears his emotions on his sleeves, and that's great. He's that wide-eyed, hilarious guy, and I like that. But 11, I feel that I enjoy the most because he has a lot to hide. And when you make him mad, he's really mad. Like, you don't want him mad. I think 11 is also the most connected to humans, as opposed to 10. He hugs everybody. He's a really big hugger. He'll hold his companions' heads. Give them kisses on the forehead. He really wants to protect everybody that's around him, and I like that about him. And okay, you.
Well, personally, my favorite is 9. For one thing. To me, the 9th Doctor, I can pretty much relate to the most. He is definitely very bitter about everything, because he was fresh out of the Time War, because the first episode implied he was recently regenerated. But a lot of things he does, he was a lot more reckless than the other Doctors. He required less provocation, and to me, I personally respect that more.
Well, seeing as how he stole my answer for my favorite new one, I'll go with the classic version. Mine has to be the 3rd for John Pertwee's performance. He had very good presentation. Some of the memorable quotes I remember are like, that Doctor Who anime on YouTube, that anime adaptation that they did, most derived from the 3rd Doctor. In fact, they had, in my opinion, one of the best villain-looking versions, Roger Delgado as the Master.
Yes, Delgado Master.
So for me, that was my favorite Doctor Who. And my father actually introduced me to that from that. Oh, by all means, sir. Just don't comment on my fat head, please.
Fat fez for the fat-headed doctor.
Your argument is invalid because fezzes
I'm
are
going to
cool.
retreat to this figure on the inside hat now.
Actually, I need a clip-on bow tie. Anyone got a clip-on bow tie in the back? I'll take the clip-on bow tie.
And if you want to sign it afterwards.
Oh, I can sign it. Oh, you want me to sign the thing?
If you can sign it now.
Oh, I'll sign it right now in front of everyone.
I don't know how you guys are doing with the...
Yeah, we'll probably do signing stuff outside
We
for a
will
bit,
do
too,
signing
after this.
stuff outside for
We
those
need to
that were
continue.
asking
How much time do we have
question,
left?
yeah?
We got about 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay, let's get some more questions. Let's try to speed this along. You with the sonic screwdriver. Oh, I'm not sure. I've had a lot of Doctor Who fans say that we got them into My Little Pony. So we've managed to go both ways. They kind of go, well, this My Little Pony thing looks kind of weird, but it's Doctor Who, so I give it a shot. And they go, okay, this seems actually really interesting, and they look into it. And we've had Hoovians come up to us and thank us for introducing them to ponies. We've had Bronies come up to us and thank them for being Hoovians. I like to call combination Brony Hoovians Hoofians myself. And I'm sorry, I just really want to do this. Everybody with a sonic screwdriver, lift it up and turn it on. Woo!
Oh, God.
Right, okay. Now, back to questions. Okay, you already answered a question.
Yeah.
We'll
Let's
go with
give it-
Fluttershy shirt.
Fluttershy.
Okay, it doesn't really have to do with Doctor Who's an assistant, but for you, since you played the judge in Jim Storm, which is your favorite part, both like theater or both as your part where you're the judge or
Or the... Or throughout the entire production? Yeah. I'll first start with the entire production because honestly, I don't think too highly of my roles, which is why I give proper respects to the Golden Phoenix. He actually plays a very good Phoenix Wright. My favorite line from him was like, "Your Honor," and he's actually trying to grasp this, and it shows his human struggle. For me as the judge, it's like going, "Aren't you the most adorable little thing?"
Judge is adorable. All right, let's see. More questions. We'll go on this side again. You. Yes.
Okay, hold on. Can I put this hat on for real?
Sure. You get a pretty hat. Because we all have hats. We all need hats.
I think we should name ourselves ponies with hats.
You're now a princess. Congratulations.
Princess Gingercorn! All right, more questions. Oh, yeah, yes.
I'm going to be really good with this. Will the drums ever show up in Doctor Who's Assistant?
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers. All right.
Spoilers, sweetie.
Okay, more questions. We're going to go back on this side. Wait, who are you choosing?
I chose the person over there raising his hand all the way with what appears to be a watch.
Button.
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 I like
Who's
buttons.
got the button?
Ooh, that's good. I'll leave that to you first.
Oh boy, okay, emotions. I think when it comes to playing, it depends on what type of character I'm playing. I like to be really annoyed about stuff, but as Derpy, I think it's when Derpy gets really excited that I like the most because I really like going, oh my goodness, what's happening? So that's what I like. I like being excited.
Give it a brill.
Okay.
Well, even though you don't know much about Gingercorn yet, but a small little tip is the fact that he can't really convey emotions very well due to an injury. However, one emotion I would like to perform with him is I actually want to try to see what it's like when he's mad.
Ooh. Do it now.
Well, I don't know where to start.
Yeah, we haven't got a reason for him to be mad yet. We're still scripting it. Doctor, yeah, okay. Doctor really invaded your space. He took your horn shavings from your pillow. He and he asked you an inappropriate unicorn question.
Okay,
Do unicorns fly?
Doctor,
Out of curiosity.
Doctor.
Hold on, you
Doctor.
a little bit of shaving.
Okay, doctor. Please refrain from continuing any interaction with me.
Okay, you rose your hand right away. I'm just gonna, yes.
Who made that screensaver?
You can find that screensaver on DeviantArt. If you type in Derpy screensaver, I'm not sure who the user is, but they should have a download link. They also have a Fluttershy one where she dances on the screen and then realizes she's being watched and then she gets really shy and tries to get out of the screen. What? I can't.
Gentlemen.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Pinkie Pie one though, but there's probably. Yeah, the Fluttershy one I think had audio too. Yeah. Okay. More questions? Huh?
Gentlemen in the
Okay.
front.
Are we gonna ever hear the Doctor play Age of the Dark Descent again?
Oh God, no.
No.
Do you people love me suffering through that game? Oh, you thoughtless jerks! Fine, on Halloween, a special play. I blame you.
Oh, you'll get through it. You're past the worst part.
You were
mostly.
the one laughing.
Hey, you got past the water monster, okay?
That was the scariest one.
Exactly. You're past the scariest part for the most part.
The guy who said, I don't trust you no more.
I mean, I only screamed at the later parts.
Actually, one small little tip is that when a Machine for Pigs comes out, Pierce might play it.
I'll play Machine for Pigs when it
I'm
comes
not
out.
playing that.
So
I am staying well
I'll even
away.
try to play as Derpy if you guys want. All right, more questions. Okay, I'm gonna go in the back with the Sonic and the Luna hat, I think. Ooh, favorite screwdriver from 10 to 11, you said? 10 through 11? Oh, gosh, that's hard. I think I like 10s because I like blue, and it's also a smoother design. I find 11s to be really clunky, and I guess, yeah, I like 10s myself, so sleeker.
I actually agree with that, so.
I guess I will be devil's advocate, and I will say 11th is my favorite screwdriver. Even though I do like blue, and even though I do like the simplistic design, the 11th one has more like technological diddly doodads that... Oh, if I may. Ah, yes.
Woo!
All right. I know how to use it. Fix the mic.
Put it to the mic.
Point it to the mic. Oh, okay.
Not sure if that went on the mic, but okay. Hands up for questions again. I'll let you choose, actually.
I suppose you holding the Derpy plush?
Are you ever gonna explain why Derpy didn't catch your girl?
We might. Anytime you see Dr. Derpy in any episode or any appearance, we usually try to think of a way for them to what they could be doing there.
Explain how on earth they got in a snow globe.
I was actually about to say, we actually will explain that one. That's a small
Yes.
tip for you.
We're going to explain how Derpy got into the snow globe. Sometimes we do full episodes. Sometimes we do shorts.
Yes, we're planning on starting up shorts soon.
Yes. Okay.
The thing about the screensaver, it's made by
Paper Pony? Oh, okay.
Remind me to go down there and say hi.
Okay, I'm gonna say you with the glasses on your head. Yes.
You had to choose between having psychic paper or sonic screwdriver. Which would you have?
Ooh.
Psychic paper.
Ooh, yeah, I'd go. That's hard. Can I have sonic paper? Or
Everybody only
psychic
gets
screwdriver? Psychic screwdriver could be fun.
I'll go with sonic screwdriver. There are some minds you cannot break, so I would rather have a tool that goes through everything, and the downside it not going through wood. I know my sonic screwdriver lectures. I've been
Instant plot device.
Instant plot device fix.
Yes. Okay,
If you did notice, we're trying to refrain from
there's
using the sonic
somebody with a
screwdriver to
red
solve
glove
everything.
back there. Who's got the red? Yes. Ooh.
Well, that depends on what standpoint.
Yeah.
I can actually answer
Like
that.
for me, in the episode Outpost on the Fringe.
Oh, it's almost time.
Okay, so
Almost time, so we'll probably take
we're
one more
over time.
question after
Yeah.
this,
No,
or out of time.
we're out of time.
Okay, we'll finish this up and then we'll have to close up. So
yeah,
quickly.
But for me, the recent episode, the whole battle scene, I had to piece that together bit by bit, and I had to borrow sounds from various video games, as a lot of you pointed out.
Yeah. Most difficult scene for me, I would have to say probably Derpy's singing lines, especially in Wrong Way Backwards, when she's singing to the doctor to not be a grump. And for you?
Doctor lines being spoken fast, and of course, me arguing with the doctor about
Yeah,
morality.
long doctor dialogue, basically. All right, thank you all for coming.
Thank
we love
you all. You